Hello.
Welcome to the island.
This is a new series of vlogs that we're doing to just focus on the everyday activity. No production, no editing, just things as they happen.
The nitty-gritty of life on the island without the sort of cinematic editing that Scott's been doing on the bi-weekly episodes that we do.
Is that it?
Yeah.
You have to excuse the wind. I'm going to talk loud just in case it picks up. But I finally made it to the top of the island. I must be at an elevation of about 600 feet, maybe more. It took me, 20 minutes to get up here, 25 minutes. But a bit of a climb, and it's going to be harder getting down than it was getting up. But I kind of know my route. Trouble is, what's going to happen is at some point in the future I'm going to find a much easier and much quicker way to get up here. But I'll flip the camera around and I'll give you a 360. That's the mainland over there. I'm now standing in the orientation of the cottage, so that's the cottage view. Again, sorry about the wind. And we're back. Excuse my hand. So yeah, there you go. The island from the very top spot. When I climb down, I'll take some footage of the actual rock that I'm standing on. But this is 100% the highest elevation up here. It's about to rain, but so what? Look at that view. As I said earlier, I really don't think that there are many places left in the UK which are as wild and as unspoiled and natural as this island. It's a simple job that just needs to go underneath that to extend the length of the roof over the sheep pen, because obviously that is too small, too short. And yeah, it's a bush fix, or it's what we're going to call an island fix from now on, which means whatever we've got at this moment in time is what we're using. It may be temporary, it depends. Once it's finished, and this has to come up, so all these bolts need to be removed from the crossbar that's underpinning it, and then these two need pushing underneath that, so when the rain falls it's still falling on the gradient, and then these need grinding off, if I can find a grinder. So that's the plan. We're back at the site of what we believe is the old well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear out the base of all the leaves, maybe dig a little bit further down in that hole, see what we find. Yeah, so we'll take it from there. So this is the source of our internet. It's a satellite connection. Obviously runs perfectly when the weather's like this, but get some heavy cloud and the right atmospheric conditions and it just clicks off. So this here is the culprit when vlogs are uploaded on the designated day. it's too warm. I had to stop filming on the day that I was doing this because the heat just got too intense. You can imagine it bouncing off this. But in the end, it worked. I had to find a smaller piece, which is this section here, because I had a 1 by 2 foot section that the two bigger pieces didn't cover. And in the end, I didn't have to grind them down because they fitted pretty much straight under. So this one's a little bit short, but hey ho, it is what it is. It's keeping them dry. There is, you can see that lip over there, that's come up, but that was originally like that. Yeah, that needs putting down, but it's fine for the moment. And the roof needs pushing down again because of this bloody tree. And as you can see over in the guttering there, we have the issue with grass growing in there, and that will be resolved tomorrow, guaranteed. So if we just get down these step ladders without falling down them, the ground is so bloody uneven here that you just can't get your ladders straight. We'll go and see inside the pen where the sheep are currently in residence. Hello! Nice and dry. It's been raining all day, hasn't it? Say hello to Bree. How you doing, Bree? Hello. You look very warm under there, Bree. It's okay. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. So, tin roof, all done. These need plugging, but you know, we'll do them. But it's bone drying here now, which was the intended purpose. So, like we said, an island fix. Got another job done. On to the next. Right. Let's see if I can get down here in one piece without breaking my neck. I'll film it. It's a shame that I can't live stream it. Right, okay. It's not as bad as it looks. It's actually quite firm underfoot. Just got to stay to the high ground. So this is the, what should we call it? The rocky outcrop. This is the very peak of the island. So that's what I was just standing on filming. And now I've got to go all the way down there. Looks like the Caribbean. Come on, you expect to see some trolls. You really do. The size of that. I'm going to give you perspective by touching it. I can't really, can I? Because I can't get far away. This is like a little series of, not caves, but if I was in America, Canada, something would be jumping out of these now and eating me. Wow. Some kind of broken pot there. What's that? Oop, that's the first slip. That looks like an old like marmalade pot. What that's doing up here? Oh, I know what it's doing up here because I've just seen some clay pigeons. Someone put that up there to shoot, didn't they, Derek? So let's just climb down this piece and then we're back at the coastline. Okay, we'll have to jump here. I have to keep telling myself I'm not 10 years old. That would have been funny if I'd have fallen over, but look at the size of that. Let's just walk around here. In fact, this is the place where Katie filmed the very first short, which was the first thing we uploaded to YouTube. And she also uploaded to TikTok. If I remember, it got like tens of thousands of views. It went so well. Another interesting thing about this island is the way that the geology changes as you walk around it. How the stones are very different. Apologies for the wind if it's causing havoc with the microphone. And there we go. Back home. Well, as you can see, there's not really that much to see. What I thought was stone lined, it could still be, but unfortunately And I don't want to do this to you folks, but the midge situation is no different. The moment that I started digging the ground, they all started swarming towards me, and I just can't carry on. However, what I did find was this, buried underneath all the leaves. It looks to me like a piece of, I don't know, 1970s nylon climbing rope. It's got this old rusted vintage clasp on it. That's been in the ground for quite some time. And the rope is still usable. There's nothing wrong with it. So that's coming back to the cottage with me, because that will be used in some capacity. But yeah, this has been a bit of a midge out, should we call it. Haven't got anywhere whatsoever. I'm starting to have doubts though that this is the well. It just it's definitely a hole that has been dug, and it's keeping going down. The soil in it is very loose, but I don't know how deep that's going to go. But then it also begs the question, what was it for? I mean, could this have been an old latrine? A toilet of some kind? I don't know. Anyway, we've got a lot more work to do here. So I apologise that this has ended as it has. It wasn't my intent, but we will be back here in a couple of weeks. This spot is the first spot that myself and Katie are going to do a serious, I guess, archaeological dig on. Sounds a little bit grand saying that, because we are complete amateurs. But you know, this spot is designated to be the first thing we do. So we will be back in a couple of weeks when these goddamn insects have disappeared.